Now to the latest on tensions with Iran and the airline crash that happened the same night Iran fired missiles at Iraqi air bases housing U.S. troops.
There are new developments in the investigation this morning, and CBS 2's Rena Roy joins us here in studio with more on that. Rena?
Yeah, well, Chris and Mary, the U.S. believes that the Ukrainian aircraft was shot down by Iran, but the head of the country's Civil Aviation Authority denies that, calling on the U.S. and Canada to prove the allegation with data. And this morning, Iranian state media say authorities there have now invited experts from Boeing to take part in the investigation, even though initially they weren't allowing the company's help.
Charred heaps of wreckage scattered across a field in Tehran. Workers going through what's left of the Ukrainian jetliner that suddenly came crashing down Wednesday, just 2 minutes after takeoff. A red, fiery flash lit up the night sky as all 176 people were killed on board, including several children, college students, newlyweds, and 63 Canadians.
The families of the victims and all Canadians want answers. I want answers.
Iranian officials have blamed mechanics, but the jetliner passed a safety inspection just 2 days before the crash. The U.S. and its allies say the plane appears to have been shot down by Iran.
It was flying in a pretty rough neighborhood, and somebody could have made a mistake. Some people say it was mechanical. I personally don't think that's even a question.
The tragedy struck just hours after Iran fired missiles at 2 bases in Iraq, where U.S. troops are stationed. Retaliation for the U.S. drone strike that killed top Iranian General Qasem Soleimani days before. President Trump defended the strike at a rally Thursday night, saying Soleimani presented an imminent danger to the U.S.
He was looking very seriously at our embassies, and not just the embassy in Baghdad. The radical left Democrats have expressed outrage over the termination of this horrible terrorist.
Also yesterday, anti-war protests erupted across the U.S., including here in Manhattan's Foley Square and in front of Trump Tower. Meantime, the House passed a measure to limit the president's war powers.
When we take an action, we have to understand the ramifications of it.
What message is it sending to Iran? That we are strong, determined, and united as a country? Or that we are divided, short-sighted, and weak?
And a similar war powers resolution will hit the Senate floor next week. Mary?
Rena Roy, thank you.